Hello, everybody. Look who's back.
Kind of red, a little bit puffy and itchy in spots, but for the most part, no makeup. I was just afraid to
Yes.
chance it, because I think that's kind of what sent it in the ozone the last time.
Well, she used a questionable lotion.
Yeah, moisturizer.
Had other things in it. Anyway, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
We are PM Artist Studio.
Welcome, everybody. We do appreciate you showing up and hanging out. We'd love to know that you are here. The way we know that is you say hello over there in the chat. If you haven't given those thumbsy upsies, please do. Mucho importante, especially here in the beginning. Because then it says, hey, the YouTubes are like, wow, there's some happening things happening.
We need to get over there.
Get some other people over this happening thing. That's how things happen.
I'm sorry, I have a
Oh yeah, she's been
faucet nose.
sneezing her head off.
15-minute sneezing session.
So, like it, subscribe to it, share it, talk about it, send it to your friends, send it to your enemies. I don't care. Just hope they click the link. That'd be lovely. All right, my Arty friends, let's say hello to everybody. If you're watching in replay, let us know down in the comments below. That's how we know you have watched the replay. I like knowing that you watched replay. Also love the updates on your life. I really do.
I just got through reading a lot of them, and I needed
It's how we
to go
like
back
know what's going on.
a little further and catch up on some. And I apologize, I'm doing that.
All right, Karen's here. She's Karen McCoy. Christina is here. A Seminole Mind, that's Sue, Acme, and Webb. She was saying how much she enjoys everybody's videos and such. We got a good group of folks. This community is awesome. Anthony Cody, he's the Baron Maker. Art Cures by MNW, that is Miriam. If you missed that Arty chat with her last week on the Wednesday, I mean, I guess technically it would still be this week. I don't know. Yeah. On Wednesday. That was a beautiful conversation. We very much enjoyed it. Bartender's Daughter, that's Jerry. Becky Bokern is here. Bobby, Carrie, that's Carrie the Crafter. Hey, y'all. Big announcement there. He's going to be celebrating his 100 designs at PM Artist Studio.
Really?
Yes. And so we're going to, on December 2nd, have a big to-do about it all. Celebrate that part of it. And then also kind of mix in some top, like top designs of 2025 type situation. I thought we might do like maybe top 5 techniques during that stream. Because he's going to bring a bunch of his folks over. And then he has supplied $100 worth of money, like coupons. So we're going to split it up. We also are matching that. So then we're going to split it up into 4 $50 giveaways.
Oh.
Yes, it's going to be exciting.
What day is that?
December 2nd.
December 2nd.
I already have it scheduled on the, it's on the books. It's scheduled.
Is it, I just missed it.
Well, I just did it like, yesterday or day before or something like that.
Oh.
It is new information. That's why I'm saying it right now.
They never tell me anything because if it's supposed to be a secret, I usually blow it.
But we had our meeting and now everybody's all knowed up and knows what to do.
Oh.
It's the important thing about meetings. Get knowed up. All right, guys. Start saying some hellos and stuff in chat again because my chattiness has now left the little thing less than it was before. But Cindy is here. I believe you are new, Cindy. Welcome. Cookie W. That is Mo. Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. That's Darcy. Eddie Makes Art. That's Eddie. Elizabeth O'Connor's here. Elizabeth O'Connor. She goes by Liz. Estella is here. Handy Scandy, that's Nancy. Yanka, Jenny, that's Jenny J. We got Jennifer McKinnon, Joanne Price, Jocelyn, hello. Justin's in the house. Lagia, a little this and that, that's Jennifer. Marcia Markle, Michelle with 1 L, Nancy Lee, Paula K. Paula, she's the queen of the nerd. Eddie's the king. If you want to know more about that, you got to go over to our website, get yourself knowed up. I mean, you're new. That's okay. We will get you the information so you feel connected with us and know all the things that we say because it gets a little weird over here sometimes. We like
Ever
it.
so slightly.
We like it weird. So Sophia's here. Sandy Franklin. Tegan. She's the journal maker. The bookmaker, actually.
Bookmaker. I'm going to reference
She's turning
one
it
of her
into a
books
journal,
today.
I guess. And then I owe Joni something. She said something in the meeting, but I don't know what I owe her. It's like, I don't know if it's a link or if I'm supposed to send her instructions or something. I can't remember. Joni, let me know if you're here. Hey, Lori. Hey, Mimi. Hoarder Paper Crafts, that's Mimi. Mixed Media Mess, that's Lori. I think I got Sophia. Yeah, we got Sophia. All right. I think I got it. I got most folks. And I gave announcements during people. Look at me. Multitasking. You ready to go topside?
Hot diggity. Yes.
Okay, cool. Top can. There we go. Look at that. Pay's been busy.
I have been.
She made her vision happen. I love it.
I did, and you know, it was one of those things that a lot of times when I have ideas in my head, they don't necessarily pan out.
And sometimes that's a real, I know the
when
frustration
you set
of that.
yourself up for that kind of specificity.
Specificity.
I don't know how to say it. But if you're trying to be really, really
Hello, Stepha.
concrete in your thinking, we all know what I think about
Hey,
that.
Liz.
Sometimes it just doesn't work
Hi,
out.
Ann.
The actual visual of the toppling king here, that I had, and I knew that this other stuff, but the red, white, and blue kind of came in afterwards because I love the idea of the red stream.
Yes.
The blood red stream and the bright blue sky.
I love it.
I think it's...
We should put this on a shirt.
Very symbolic.
I think this should be one of our next shirts.
I don't know that it's going to, yeah, I don't know if it would translate into a shirt.
Are you challenging
No,
me?
I'm not challenging you. I'm challenging me to say, I don't know how that's going to look. I don't know if it's going to be.
Okay.
I might want to redo it if you're going to make it into a shirt. Okay,
maybe a smaller version or something, a little.
Well, I don't know about that. I think I don't need that one there.
Oh, well, that I could easily, I got Photoshop skills. I don't know if y'all know this or not.
Add the nose to the horse, plus the horse's nose.
We can do that. And plus, I always kind of like the digital version or the shirt version to be different than your original artwork, just because then that really says that, it exists in two different things. Places, time.
Yes. Well, I have to talk about Izzy and Mariah.
Hey, Lynn.
She drove us all crazy.
Yeah. It's like I tell her, all right, hey, listen, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna be Arty, and I just really want to do that. You're welcome to come hang out. Let's just hang out. It's almost like she takes it upon herself as a challenge to be as much up in my business.
See how far she can push it before we all just say, okay,
you gotta go. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because she takes over the studio and then she becomes like she puts us in charge of things, and it's
start feeling like her bitch, and I'm just like, I don't think so, sweetie. This is really no. But she does.
That was the nicest way possible to put that.
She does produce some hysterical things. Okay.
Oh, here.
Okay.
There. Yeah, and
she raided my sponge drawer
and
was all upset with me because I didn't have fatter sponges.
Yeah.
And then she took on Mariah's. I said, what are those things? Where did they come from? This is the sponge, and this is this little... I have no idea. Yeah. There was not any commentary that went along with this. Okay, here's
sponge people.
Sponge people.
Sponge faces.
And this one is Puff. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I'm supposed to unwrap it or...
Mm-hmm. Hey, Graham.
I don't know.
Yes, you can unwrap it. You're supposed to. There's more people inside.
Well...
It's like a party.
She didn't nod it. Good.
Yeah.
They're partying inside of the wet wipe.
Mm-hmm. Seems right.
And I think
Clean up on aisle 5.
this little guy is supposed to go here. He fell out.
Yeah, she was upset about that, but I was like, it's fine. It'll be all right. Just go to bed. This all happens about 9 o'clock at night, y'all.
You know, this is when she gets really fired up.
She's like, it's craft time.
Puff. Well, this is Puff.
Puff, puff, give.
But she did some great little dresses here.
Oh, yeah. So this was what I was working on, was my thing. I'll show you that tomorrow.
And she wanted Mariah to make her a girl.
So I had to go out, print more things, because I was like, no, I mean, these are mine. So I printed out more of the paper doll people. And then, you know, she's like, well, aren't you going to make me a girl? I'm like, you need to cut out the girl's parts, and then we'll put her together. So, yeah, that was our evening
I think
last
that
night.
she is in the process of cutting out her girl. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Well, no, I put it all away because she was also driving me crazy because she does not clean as she goes. It's just like a little, just,
Yeah, you know
And
that
she comes
character
into
in Charlie
my-
Brown that walks around and everywhere he goes, there's just like,
yeah, the little dirt storm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's our Izzy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to show you this. I thought this was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
As this is housing Izzy's leftover bits from that expensive experiment with the
Golden.
waffle
Yes.
silicon thing. Yeah,
Hey, but let me say that it
it is pretty cool.
turned out all right.
But I just wanted to show you what you can do with these things that have you know, actually repose.
Repose. Some people call that embossing or debossing. That is actually technically, I think, embossing because it's upward.
Yeah, it's repose. It's
Mhm.
coming out towards you.
Mm-hmm.
But I did this because I really wanted to cut out this interior here and put something over it and leave the red around the edge because I thought it would look cool. I
Mhm.
just haven't got that far, but I wanted to share that with you because I thought it was kind of cool. And then, of course, the book. And then I was going to talk, I don't think I talked about this, but I'm going to talk about it right now. I don't know, got sidetracked or whatever. When I was talking about putting the paint down and actually drawing in the paint puddles
Yes.
type thing. Well, that's really important because once you have artwork like this where you do recognize that you need a focal point, that you can't look everywhere at once. And that's the same way over here. Even though there's lots going on everywhere, this is the area that your eye is drawn to because of the contrast, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, the intensity of the color in this area here. Here, it's the contrast of the circular forms as opposed to the rectilinear forms. That creates your focal point, plus the size and the lightness of the color. Even though it is repeated in other places, drawing your eye around, you definitely know that's your focal point there. I just wanted to talk about that. I did go ahead and add these 3 bars at the top here later, simply because the only place that I really had them was right here. They were too prominent, so I just knocked them back and colored over them. One thing I will say, if you're going to use your watercolors or your watercolor pencils, and then you still want to come in and do paint, you need to be careful because they do smear. And that's one of the reasons that some of this happened the way it did, is just because, you know, it was kind of turned into goo.
Goo.
But I kind of like the goo. And what I did is I just came back in and I would take the wet wipes and wipe off the goo. And then come back in with some more pencil work. Anyway, Tegan, you need to get me that address, signature address for the book. Now, I have thought about, and I almost started it the other day, but I just wasn't in the mood, using the pups for my cover.
Yeah.
And then that way, I mean, you know, it's all mixed up and painty
Maybe
anyway.
more
so
paint
you
gets
get
on and
some,
it's not a big deal.
yeah. And I think that that's kind of a solution for this book,
Yeah.
because it's going to be multimedia,
Yeah.
and I think that would be apropos.
Apropos.
All right.
And hello, Sherry. Carrie, I saw your email. Do you want me to talk about that, or were you just letting me know? And by the way, designers, those of you that are here, if you weren't in the meeting is available for you to check out. Just thought I'd let y'all know that. There's a link in our group. Also, other emails from me are there in your email. I'm talking about email. Yeah. Anina, that was bound by Tegan. That's why we call Tegan the bookmaker, because she has made all the books. Any Coptic thing that you see, well, not anything, because we have gotten others from other people a long time ago. But the ones that P has been working in, and Tegan then built 2 others.
2 volumes.
From P's papers. Like, we shipped them off to her, and then she put it together. Yeah.
Yeah, she's our bookmaker. Not gambling bookmaker, but...
Yeah.
She's not our bookie.
She's not our bookie.
Okay.
That's funny.
All right, so I want to talk about this.
Hello, Delinia.
And I want to get some down so that we can possibly pull this at the end of the...
Hey, Barb.
Before the end of this
right.
thing. Okay? All right, so basically, I'm kind of going with a blue theme here. And we've got the fairly opaque dark blue, the metallic lighter blue, and now I think what I want to do is I want to come in with my favorite.
Is this for the color combo, or do I dare ask you that?
No.
No.
I mean, not specifically.
Right. She does not specifically do the color combo.
It's one of those happy accidents.
Yep.
If it happens, it happens, and I'm looking for the right...
Yes, I saw your answer, Carrie. So Carrie sent me an email regarding, which I've seen this before, and I've been tempted to enter P's stuff into it. Jackson's Art Prize. The competition returns for the 11th year to find the best emerging art. 31 prizes to be won. Now, there's an entry fee, but it only seems to be £5. I don't know what that is, and if it... Can we be in the States? I would assume. It's kind of worldwide. Who can enter? Open to artists working in any 2-dimensional technique. For example, painting, drawing, printing. Not accepted. 3D or sculptural work. Digital or computer manipulated art. So none of that digital business, y'all. Or 3D art. So Archie can't be entered. He's real sad about that.
I hate when that happens.
Open to artists worldwide of all ages and levels of experience. Can't send your work for the exhibition? No problem. You're still in the running for a prize. Well, I'd send it off if we won something big. This is my issue. I don't want to be sending my art or her art just
willy-nilly
off into the
world.
Yeah. But yeah, if you go over to Jackson's, I'm sure that they probably have it like on their big front page or whatever. I don't know what's going on with this hair over here. There we go. Oh, Paula's going to enter. Well, fabulous.
Crap. Didn't use enough paint.
No.
Folks.
Well, and you got your fan going, so keep that in mind. It matters, y'all.
Do.
Lots of cash and products up for grabs. I'll think about it.
Yeah, see, that irks me, but I think it can be adjusted. All right. Hopefully we'll be able to pull that. Oh, here, this is a good one.
Yes. Should I'm gonna video this one. Because this is really cool. So it started out, it's 3 layers, right?
Yes.
It has iridescent.
Yes, the pull layer was the 3rd layer.
And it's an iridescent paint.
Is an iridescent paint. No, the 3rd layer is
Yes, because
it's the
um
lilac.
the violet gray.
Violet gray. Thank you.
Okay. All right, I got the information down now. All right, correct them edges. This particular print has 3 layers. Count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 layers. The final pull color.
It sounded like the count.
That was my point.
Oh.
Wah-uh-uh.
I got it. Wah-uh-uh.
So the 3rd layer, the pull color, is the Aura blue-gray, which is a fabulous, like, matte color, which I need to talk to folks about that here in a second. One of the layers is also the iridescent from the Nick Pro line. And I can't remember what the 3rd... It was sort of a mixture, wasn't it? But this print was put together this last week. There will be a link down below. And that's a 3-layer print right there.
There you go.
All right, look at that.
That's a good one. It's a really good. I consider that one to be done.
Yes.
I have to put this over here because we want to make
I love that one.
photographs.
So Safa, I know that you had posted over in Makers asking, which of the Aura paints were matte and, which ones we had talked about the other day. So basically what to keep in mind is that a majority of the Aura paints are a opaque type color. That's more the description.
Maybe half and half.
More of the description than really saying that it's matte. But they tend to look very matte, especially when they are put next to a metallic or iridescent paint. That's kind of the visual.
Yes, because this is definitely opaque.
Yes.
This is definitely opaque. You can tell.
And
this is the one that.
And the red orange. So the 3 that we were really showcasing this last week were those 2, which is the blue gray, the violet gray, and then the light red orange.
The light red orange is more transparent than say this.
Correct.
You see the difference there? That's definitely opaque. And I would say that it's about half and half. Half of them are really transparent, but then you bring in almost all of the metallics in the era are opaque.
Yeah.
Now, these little jobbers, the
pearls
or the metallics, depending, it really is a lot.
Yeah, because some of the golds are a little more sheer, a little more transparent.
And all of the pearl colors.
Yeah. Hi, Kathy.
Which I really love those a lot. Okay.
I think we have both cats. Hey, Kat. Hey, Margie.
This tape is making me
angry. I'm gonna get her some noiseless tape for Christmas.
Remember,
it's a gift that keeps on giving.
One of my nephews.
Oh yeah, he wanted a tackle box and duct tape.
And and he was so excited.
Because they were like, this kid just, you can't keep duct tape in the house.
And he was pretty stashed. He really wasn't willing to.
He wasn't interested in sharing.
He wanted other people to share theirs, but he didn't want to share his. And I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah. Hi, Robin. No worries. Happy you're here. Thumbsy upsies for those of you that have come in. And welcome, welcome. Say hello in the chat.
All right, now. Okay, I've got this cleaned up, and I'm going to put it over here for just a sec on the shelf, but I'm going to bring it back right away. What we're doing here is we're going to do a flop off. I know I'm not supposed to talk when I'm turned around the other way. We're going to do a flop off. I have this down on so that it doesn't move. because it's really a challenge when you're trying to get your flop off down in a specific spot, and I'm going to have to turn around and take it back behind me because I don't have room for it here.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have a little goo-gaw down here on the end. I don't really think this is going to interfere with what I'm doing here, but I really do not want this in here. I want it to be totally static electricity in my tape.
All right, this particular stencil is one of the liquid layers. It has been altered. And if you are looking for links, meaning like, oh, I love this stencil, where do I buy it? How do I find this? Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. That information is over in the chat. If you are not seeing the chat, you're going to have to kind of look around depending on what other device or whatever that you are on. But there's going to be an area that either shows you like, you know, show live chat or show the, you know, replay chat. There's different things. Sorry, I can't remember exactly. And it does depend on the device and what it says and where it is located. But you kind of just want to poke around and look for common areas and, you know, something that says open up chat. You're looking for the chat.
Yeah.
The chat is where it's at.
Absolutely. And I'm looking for
Best chat in town.
my
Not just because we say so. I don't know why that gives me such a chuckle, but it does.
I'm looking for my black paint. Is it on
It's over here.
Aha.
And then she's putting things on here that are...
I'm going to have a bit of a tumble here shortly. Okay, I don't really know what that's there. Okay, black open. There's a reason for that. It just gives you a little bit more time to move things about the cabin.
Got to move it. But then this one gives you a little time to move it. You can move it slower.
You know, don't be afraid to use some paint.
Thank you, Becky.
This was my favorite
Aw, thanks, Nancy.
palette knife, and for some reason it ended up there on the top layer of the rolly or the tourney cart.
Kathy, I think it kind of it has happened to us before. It's really weird when it does. Like the people's names like go to whatever their I don't know what the rhyme or reason for it is. Hey, Sonia.
What are you talking about?
Remember sometimes when our people's like their handle, their name
changes.
Yeah, it goes to like whatever their channel thing is, or their behind the scenes or original. I don't know what you call it exactly. Not their displayed name. It's complicated. Good job, Jenny says, I always pop out the chat on the laptop, and then she's watching it on the on the TV in full screen, all zoomed in. Good job. I like the way you watch.
Okay, now you're gonna.
Hey, Dana.
You're gonna lose me for a minute, but don't worry. I shall return.
This maneuver requires much space.
Yes.
Space she doesn't have is just in the, you know, right there.
This works really well because it keeps the original print where it needs to be, and that absolutely worked out exactly like I wanted it to. I will show you that momentarily.
She will show that momentarily.
I've got, I think, maybe another print here that I can put this down on. It's probably not going to be quite as exciting as the other one, but who knows?
Sonia says it's good to see you.
Thank you. Even though I am all.
I told her it's really not. And on screen, I don't know that it is that noticeable. Careful. You got things going on over here.
I have things going on. Okay.
You need to deal with this.
I really need to deal with this. Okay, I'm going to take this pink one.
Okay. It's a bold move. It makes me a little sad. I don't know that I agree with this, but okay. I kind of like that tissue.
Oh, here. She likes the tissue.
I like that one.
Okay.
What else you got? Sure, there's something that's a little less.
This is kind of crappy.
Yeah, that one I think it'd do from. Yeah.
I'm not going to feel bad about it.
It's smushy. See, you'd already covered up something.
Something else. You can see on the back here. Yeah, this is.
Yeah. Hey, Devin. Hi, Christy. Welcome to everybody that's coming in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you're here. We like to know that you were here because we are an already friendly bunch of folks. And it's how we know you're here. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube business that one does. One of these days, we're going to hit 12,000 subscribers. And then after that, we're going to hit 100,000. Then I get a trophy. Yay.
There you go.
It'll be a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think I've got one more here. If I can just...
Unless one of these shorts is just mind-blowing and just goes berserko. That has not ever happened, but... You know. Not to say that it can't. I just want somebody to accidentally, like, flip a little switch over there. I know it has happened before because we've seen it. Or whatever. We've just put something in one of our titles and it hit, like, some kind of weird trend. It can happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That's PM math. Oh, see, this is just going to keep giving. And look at the texture that giveth from the paint to paint situation. That's the only way you gotta get that type of textury business. I mean, you could with like texture things, but this is the quick and easy way to do it.
It really is. It is a wonderful thing to behold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm flipping that back over there. This we're going to leave and let dry because look at that.
That is some fabulous.
That is going to be so cool looking.
And it's always a little different. That's the other thing too that's kind of nice and surprising. And now if you want, exact results, that's not
that. This isn't the place to be coming for that.
No.
Okay, I got to get these because they're getting stuck together. Oh, no. This is the downside of...
Kat, neither one of us have a very good poker face. We're very reactionary in our...
Okay, I'm still...
She's still dealing with all of the open pain over there.
Yeah.
Uno momento. Hi, Meredith.
All right, now this
thank you.
This is how you get a nice, crisp line print. If it's on tissue, and look, it went exactly where I wanted it to go, did exactly what I wanted it to do, because I wanted the frame to maintain around the edge. I didn't want it to be colored in with anything else.
Right.
Okay, that was...
But, like, do a review on exactly, like, do a play-by-play of what just happened there.
Okay, so remember, this was a pickup from the other day.
Yes.
And I'm not sure what day it was.
Tuesday or Thursday. We'll give you that.
And I pulled it and kept it like this because I knew when I saw it that I wanted the other, the print that there, or the stencil that goes with the print that's underneath this. I knew I wanted this one on top of it. And I knew I wanted it done with a flop off rather than a pickup. I wanted the lines, not the shapes.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the difference in and this is what I'm talking about when I say, if this had been a regular print where I put this down onto this is what I would have got. As is, by doing the flop off, I can get the lines. And this is still really wet and will be for some time. So we'll just put that way back over there, out of the way. Still have a little bit of stuff on that.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I didn't realize that, Becky.
What?
We can run that across every, things for everybody. And I'll try to, implement it in. Chat zoomies. What does that say to you?
What is it?
Chat zoomies.
I don't know what that means.
Well, what do you feel like it means?
Chat zoomy?
Mm-hmm. No.
No, I'm not getting anything. Am I supposed to be?
Well, I'm just
some
curious.
Kind of spiritual
maybe
essence is.
It's when the chat goes when everybody's all fired up about something, and the chat just goes boo 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 boo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know about that.
Now it makes sense.
Our cat does that at night.
See, there you go. Hello, Joni. I was talking about you earlier. What am I supposed to send to you? I don't remember. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, and then she said it again, but then I was like, oh, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to be sending. So let me know. I will get it to you. Oh, Jennifer's trying out Caleb's stencil while watching.
I'm telling you what,
Okay.
It's a good one, and it's a good companion. It has,
I'm all for some chat zoomies. That is also like a metric. I don't exactly know how YouTube uses it, but they tell us like how many, like they clock how many messages during a stream and tell you like a chat rate, which we still have yet to ever figure out what that means. But they tell us it, so it must be important. They're tracking it. So y'all just keep chatting and getting zoomies. I like it. Okay, sorry. What were you saying?
I wasn't. I don't know.
Oh, about Joni. Yeah. And the
yeah,
thing that I'm supposed to send her. I don't know.
Joni and
I feel really bad.
She's trying to get you knowed up on what it is.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to send her.
A flop off is, yes, I just saw that. So it can happen at, various times, but in particular, the one that P just did and specifically wanted were the lines from the stencil. So that's why she had placed the stencil down, then put the paint on top of it and made sure that it was heavily applied and open paint. Then you take the stencil, you flop it off onto whatever thing you want the lines on, and then you're able to and you want to make sure you have like a clean brayer or just another like pup sheet or whatever. So that way it can be evenly placed upon. And
yeah, that's what I use this little brayer for.
It looks like SpongeBob right now. It's still SpongeBob.
It looks like, because it's the one I
use for the yellow.
And sometimes I do use my regular brayer,
Yeah.
even though it has paint on it, because it creates kind of a cool effect, like this. This was done by placing the stencil and then brayering over it, and there was enough paint that it picked up and squished down into the.
I'll make you one, Joni. Okay, I just need to make her an accordion.
Oh,
I can do that.
Yeah.
Heck, I can do that tomorrow, and then I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
You can guide me. Tell me what sizes you want things. We'll go through it. People love watching that. I mean, and it's great information. It's simple. It is accessible information, and it's something I don't think that we could ever, it may be boring to some, but I don't think so. I always enjoy doing it personally.
I'm gonna retire this one because I really like that I can.
You like that?
I like these, and remember we're gonna use these for the. Okay. I've got one more to do here. Okay, so I have this, which is a brayer off.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And a flop off.
Yeah.
But it's the other stencil. This is...
Oh, I will. And Sonia, thank you for reminding me. So Sonia had sent us some books, and 2 of them are actually volume 1 and volume 2 of the 500 handmade books. And it's by Julie Chen, but she's gathered up all of these people. I mean, it's amazing. Some of these books are just so amazing.
I'm going to grab it because it's right down here. And
P has been very inspiring. In fact, she's like, hey, I'm ready to do another more intense kind of flippy accordion type journal, which we love to do.
Yeah, and I really, you can see.
She's been busy.
And then I have, dang Izzy.
Poor kid gets
she was looking at it also, and she obviously, I had a piece of paper that a bunch of stuff was written down on. I don't see it here, so.
Oh, did it slide in?
I don't know. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
But we're still blaming the kid.
Blaming the kid. Wrote down a bunch of things here. Let me get this out of here because I don't need to have other stuff stuck to the plate.
But also, we have an extra one of these volume 1s, and I don't know if we do it during the big 12K giveaway. Maybe. Yeah, we might as well make that a big thing.
Yeah.
I was really thinking at 15,000 we were going to do a bigger one, but we're just slowly coming.
Okay, so
we're chugging.
You can see here, I've written down different things here. I really like, pardon me, this.
Margie's working on your swap for your tags. You may need to show your tags a little bit today, too.
Well, I haven't really done anything.
Okay, she hasn't done anything. Beyond the other day.
Other than cutting them out to the size that I want them.
Okay.
My thing right now is I don't know where the cardstock paper to make the tag with is.
I'm in charge of that.
She's in charge of that. So I need Mariah to bust that out for me. All right, so this is by Alice Austin. And it is called a map fold. But I don't think we've ever done this particular one.
I have not. It's pretty complicated.
Now, Mariah, if you can handle the flag book thing.
Flag book really isn't that hard. It looks hard.
Oh my gosh, it just, yeah.
This stuff is harder.
Okay, now I got to show you this, Mariah. Okay.
And we need some big sheets. I love this fish one.
Did you see this?
It's a piece of leather, you know.
It is leather.
Yeah.
I'm
like, I need that.
It's not just leather, it's goat leather.
Oh, so, I have that one stuff that Catherine sent me. You know, the faux leathery, but it's all shiny. That would totally go with my fish book.
Snake.
I don't want the snake.
It's almost that color.
I know, but the stuff that Catherine sent is like way better for my book.
Okay, here you got to see this caterpillar binding. I thought that was absolutely.
Look, you got to hold that up into the technology a little better. Oh my God, that is amazing.
Isn't that?
Hold it up into the technology more. I know it's a heavy book, y'all.
It is. It's
heavy. It's a book of books. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, I thought this was fantastic. I love this idea because we do have sticks. We
were connoisseurs of sticks. That baby, and she gets mad because her daddy won't let her take the sticks inside. I have also second we as parents, as a parental unit, are united against no more flipping sticks in the house. I mean, and we're not talking just sticks. She wants to bring in full-on branches. Oh, people down the street, they trim their trees and stuff. I about had to just tackle her away from. She's like, I want some of these. No.
Bless her heart.
I know.
Child. All right, now here's another one. Okay, page 12.
I made 2, remember? Oh, I had to make the first one. And
look at this.
And I was able to make the second one.
This is cast handmade paper, paint, wax, book cloth, and book board. Concertina binding, wraparound cover. That's kind of like what I did with mine, or Mariah did.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, that map fold business is tricky, but I'm willing to give it a whirl. I think we need some bigger sheets of paper. We may just need to cut.
Okay,
Hey, you know what
here.
we need to do? We need to cut off of the roll. Because it needs to be a big sheet to be able to fold into that. Because otherwise it's going to be some tiny little thing, and that's another tricky thing.
Okay, I really see this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they call it, binding. It's Keith Smith side bow spine stitching.
Side bow?
But it's like a Z book.
Yeah,
You have
it's
a
a
spine
Z fold.
here,
Yeah,
and you have spine there.
it's technically an accordion, but the way he's done from front to back, and then that
And
determines that it does
embedded
Z.
the pages in between the two there.
Right, and in graphic design, you call this like a Z brochure because that's
I
those
thought
zigzag.
was very cool. Okay, this is Peter Madden here, and look, he's got all his books he put them all together with different bindings.
That's not a terrible idea, but okay. So Carrie said you could use a full sheet of Carnival wet strength. See, it's almost too light. Like you need something that's heavy enough. But it's like, cardstock or something thicker. That's almost too much because we came into that with the here, let me show
this
y'all.
I don't know what is this black stuff on from my book.
What do you mean? Oh, well so that's more like what they call like book board or whatever. We call it chipboard.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like this weight. You can see it here.
All right, so now some of y'all this will be new to, and I know that it's been requested that we show our books more often anyway, so there you go. Now this one is very sculptural. This started out as like a master board, and this was also the night that we were drinking and we did a stream, but we didn't have sound because it was like that is not appropriate. So P was techniquing this. And then she also took away my little thing to make her bracelet deal, but it used to have a stand, but she took it back.
I reclaimed it.
She reclaimed it.
But anyway, it hung like this.
Yeah.
Isn't it wonderful? But this paper on here is from...
But this is a meandering fold, so it started out... Now, I glued in those other pieces, so therefore it does not necessarily... Well, actually, it will. It will go back into place.
Yeah.
But I glued those other parts on later. So it's one sheet, it's a meandering fold, but there's cuts involved. Now, with the, like, Turkish map fold, that's all just folding.
Yeah.
Red River runs through it. Yeah, that's good. Yolanda, that's good. Hi, Jerry. Welcome.
Okay, so we've got... I'm not sure exactly how this all goes.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to do that. That's fine.
How it goes back together, but I want you to notice those clever little spiral things that I made there.
They actually just, you gotta know, they don't actually hook to each other.
They're just for
Well,
decorations on the end.
She doesn't know.
I don't know how to do that, but I want to point out the really wonderful quality of the painterly, whatever there. Okay, so here is this. And here's what I thought was wonderful. This hinge here. And they've actually riveted it onto the scroll. And then this is handmade chain, which
you get Rhonda involved.
John David
and Rhonda. Because I have my bracelet on today that Rhonda made me.
Significant other.
Yes, he makes it.
Chain mails. Anyhow, this is Jackie Richards. I just love all the little stuff there.
Of course you do.
Of course.
She's like, and I have some of that stuff. Why didn't I think to do that with my stuff?
On the opposite page, this is very interesting. On the opposite page, this is more cheerful, stuff that Mariah would do.
Yeah, except for, the skull things. But they were done in a very those are some happy dead people right there.
Okay, I got to show you the seeds and bead. This one. Because my sister made a mirror for me.
It's over here.
Oh my goodness, like years ago.
Oh, that thing has been before like that was in Norwood. I know that. So
and you were like 2.
2.
So, and the problem with it is, and you do want to code it because
oh, thanks. But Mo's dropping links to those other books that we were
beans.
talking about too. Thank you so much.
Because I had to replace some of the beans because the bugs ate them.
Yeah. If you don't seal them booger boos well enough,
yeah,
they get in.
Yeah, they get in. But I love that cover. I just think that that's so cool.
No, there are no instructions in the book. This is purely like just I was about to say it was like book porn, but it's art.
You could
just
probably look up the people.
Yes, that's what I was planning on kind of doing, is seeing, are these people.
I love that cover. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. And there's some this
eye candy.
Red, yellow, blue.
That's a better
way
to
to
put that.
One of my favorite. I need to know. Now there's another one in here that it's the flop in from all different directions kind of thing.
The flop in from all different directions. I don't even. Did you not
see?
Oh, okay.
And I have some ideas using.
Should we show them your child book, because that one does that, and then I have one that I can never remember how to fold it back up.
This one is very.
Oh wait, what was that brown one? Go back 1 or 2. There, like what?
No, that's not it. That's kind of it. But this one, it's very symmetrical, and it just comes in from all the different ways.
And those are a little.
Cracks me up. They use the legs. Attach the legs to it and looks kind of caterpillar.
That feels very really Paula-like. Like she would
shot there. Cracked me up. I think this is pretty funny too. Reminds me of Mariah stuff. This is made with CDs. I love this.
Oh,
I think that looks so cool.
I like this. Hey, so Carrie says, why not use an actual, like, thrifted map? Like, I bet I could even on eBay probably buy a box of old Ramanally map thing. You can never fold it back the way that.
Yes, it's very true.
I like that.
Anyway, this is a most wonderful book. Steve Miller is the person who
I thought it was
juried it.
Oh, okay. Julie Chen's like the one who put it together. Like she's the publisher, main curator person, right? Or at least in volume 2, that was the case. Is that true of this one as well? I would assume. Because the flying, whatever the publisher is flying something or other. Oh, I love the dinosaur.
This is from Steve Miller.
So maybe does each volume have a different?
I don't know where the other one went.
Oh,
but look at that caterpillar, the business going on there. Isn't that wonderful?
That's because I put it away.
Oh. Here's the one with hair.
See volume 2. See, Julie Chen's the juror on this one, so I guess Steve Miller's the one on that one.
Yeah, but this is actually her hair.
We could use Izzy's hair.
Yeah,
I still have it.
Shave her head.
No, I still have some from when she decided to go all choppy on her own.
Oh. I just find it so totally amazing, the variety that you can get just from. I mean, look at this. And Izzy sat down and she looked at it.
I love that.
Sat down on the floor, and she loves that kind of stuff. Thought this was interesting. Isn't that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bracelet. I love the textural quality. I'm all about that texture business. Okay, well, anyway, can't find the one that I wanted to show you, but I love these. These are fantastic.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back over here. I'm keeping them over here, by the way.
Uh-oh, Mariah. Tape broke.
Oh, you came undone. You've been rough with it.
Well,
I'll fix it.
It's fixable. it actually just broke.
No, it pulled.
Okay.
See, I didn't, we went thin.
We went thin, and that's what happens. Sometimes when you go thin, it isn't good. Size matters.
Size matters, y'all. Connection points matter.
Connection points matter. Okay, I'm going to bring this back because this is the flop off from its partner, which is over here.
I see what's happening there.
Somewhere. There it is. This is this.
Yeah. Hi, Diane.
Okay, can you see? And when I ran it over, the brayer still had paint on it, so it's depositing it in there. But then you have that little halo effect.
Oh, that's a fabulous idea, Judy. Judy says we could all submit pictures of our handmade books and make a book like this. We could.
We could. Absolutely could.
I have fabulous pictures of most of the books that we've ever done because I like doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I may have to remove this altogether, this particular
page
one, because it pulled apart and then the tape stuck together.
Well, don't mess up my mawashis. That's all I ask. Of course, I could fix those too. I mean, you know, that's not a big deal. Okay, so now what we're going to do, this is the original, and we've talked about, you know, well, which one of these do you want to use first? It doesn't really matter.
All right, I'm going to do that later.
Just depends on, you know, what you want to do. Okay? All right, so I'm going to put this down, and I'm really, I'm really feeling like I'm not going to, I say that, and then I'm just
what are you doing?
mind.
What are you thinking about?
What I'm thinking about here is, you know, what kind of paint and how to do this. And I need to get stuff out of the way here so that I can function. Now, did I show this?
Wonderful, Ricky.
Did I show this one after I did all the stamping?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't know that I showed it when I had all the stamping done. I think I did.
Maybe that's
some
true.
of it.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because this was the new little stamp, which I still can't. What did you do with that?
I have. Well, yeah, I think I have it.
I tried to find it. I couldn't find it.
I probably need to cut you a new one. Maybe.
Anyhow.
Might have sent hers off to somebody by accident, but
that happens.
Sometimes if there are things just floating around my office and I like you and I'm like, hey, they need this, I sometimes just include things. Just want you to know that.
Well, that's all right as long as you, because I'm really quite fond of that little jobber
It's a
there.
fabulous little, if you don't know what we're talking about. So that started out as like we were testing out Brad tests out like cuts and you know, settings and things on the stamp cutter.
Yeah.
The laser. And so sometimes he creates these little things, and we usually end up loving the little things that he creates. And any of those little itty bitties, and this was yeah a border bitty style one.
Border bitty. Now, what you can come in and do, and I'm not going to do that. I think just telling you will be enough. If you decide, okay, I need more of this red over here because there's not any, you can come in with your either just regular acrylic paints or your watercolors. And you can paint, you know, around the design or you paint inside the design to get your repeated color that you might not have included in the original, whatever. Okay, well, enough said about that. That's fun. Trying to get all this stuff out of the way, so if I do want to put something down over here, I can. All right, here we go. It's all lined up here because it really does help if I can see that paper.
Yes, gives you at least
yeah,
a target.
Sometimes it doesn't matter because if it's opaque paint, you can't see it anyway. But in this case, I think that we're going to be okay on that. All right.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want that. I want one that has, okay, this has airbrush added. And this is Liquitex Soft Body Acrylic with airbrush medium added.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're thinking about the flop off, remember you need to use a little bit more paint. Let's get rid of this because it's already starting to turn up on the edge. And that sometimes messes me up when I go over there.
Mm-hmm.
I really like these with the bigger circles because I can get my fingers in there and pull it off without actually touching the stencil per se. And wherever it lands, that's where it's going to stay. Don't be trying to move it around once you have it in place, and hopefully we're going to get some nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't really think I want to do that.
All right, y'all. After a little bit of, research and who's it, what's it, it has been determined
that
Chat Zoomies would not be original to PM Art Studio. So we got to come up with something else.
Because it's been used somewhere else.
Maybe it's like chat flurries. The flurries. I like the flurries personally. That's just me. That just came to my mind.
Yeah.
We'll still give Grace some. Prompted by. Give her some. Give her some cred. She wants to be in those PMisms.
Look at that.
Y'all let me know. I know. Isn't that a bummer? I know. Got to keep it real
that
here,
was
y'all.
what was on.
I love that.
I do too. When that
and you know, if you tried to do it, it wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't happen.
If you're like, okay, here's the plan. Be like, nope.
This is it. This is what we're going to do. But it probably won't work, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay.
Oh, Blizzard. I like that. Or maybe even Chat Blitz.
Blitz.
It's like a blitzkrieg. I don't know. That seems kind of bad, though. We're not bombing people. Although sometimes it kind of feels like that when it's like, when there's a lot going on and I'm trying to like figure it out and
rapid run.
It's a rapid run.
That's what the cat, zoom, zoom, zoom. And he does at night.
That's funny. It's a chat stampede. That feels right over here. Oh, that's so pretty. We do need to discuss that because there's some very cool things happening here that are worthy of chit-chatting about. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to deal with what's on the plate there?
I do, but I want to.
Okay. Hello, Beth. Welcome.
We're going to let this dry because it's a wonderful. It'll be a wonderful first layer. But I want to bring this back into, because this is just absolutely. Oops. I used lots of paint. It's not open.
Which is kind of a, that she took a chance on that. But this is a lot of paint to paint on both ends. New paint, a lot of old paint.
I'm very proud of this.
Yes. One of the reasons that she's getting all of this, like there is actual texture because of the variation in layers there.
Yes. This would be like the 4th or 5th layer.
And
I can't really remember.
One of the reasons that that's happening is that each layer was allowed to dry on its own, therefore holding its space or form. If you don't let those layers dry, you're not going to get this kind of layering. It just isn't going to happen.
No.
They are not going to stand alone or have, you know, actual texture in this way. Hello, Bling Auntie. Heft matters, 100%.
But you can really see how that, those under layers, and even Mariah, you know, remember we talked about inside of each one of those other little cells, there's that print that I used that you could just barely see it.
Right. I think that wasn't that from this originally, because it got,
oh, it could be.
The pink got eaten up. All right. Here we go. Remember, and I told her to save this because I wanted it. There we go.
Yeah.
It started out, and so that was almost, that may have even been last Sunday when this was all started.
Could be.
So I understand that if you are an impatient printer, get yourself more plates. Keep yourself occupied.
Yes. Now,
then have that one plate that is this more slow buildup of layers to allow yourself that satisfaction, because it does take time. You cannot just have that done in, you know, you could probably get it done within a day, depending on how dry things are, but it really requires those layers to dry individually.
This is a nice flop off too. I mean, it's not as crisp as the black one,
but I think that's kind of good with that.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
But I think that this is interesting because if
gotcha.
I get another layer on here, then it will have all three. It will have the flop off, the brayer off,
all the techniques,
and then this just actual stencil. So we'll let that dry and maybe come back and pick that up. I have to be careful because
it is very,
I've got all of these
very pool part, or even almost spa like. That one's very spa.
Black wet paint back here.
Graham says once he got more plates, it was a game changer. Some drying while others in print mode. It really is. It allows you to experience
freedom.
Yes, because otherwise you're kind of sad, because like you want to, you still want to be engaging in the art, the actual doing, but if you're waiting, that's not very creative, and then you kind of
sometimes you hurry it.
Yeah.
Because you just want to move on.
Yeah.
But yes. And, you know, if you can't afford the big plates, get a bunch of little plates, because look at this. Look how cute this is. This was done.
Look at how cute this is.
This was done because I had some leftover paint. And I just went ahead and used it on them.
Yeah. Oh, yes, fair enough. Carrie says, warning, more plates equals more surface needed for drying. Or you can go upward. That's why we have like the wire racks over there. That's what peepholes or plates inside, you know, in and out of. That's why it's also nice to have them on the acrylic, you know, the plexiglass.
Yes. Yes.
But at that point, you're committed.
Yes, definitely. Okay, now this one's a little bit different. Just because I used a different full color. And it's a little more subtle. But see, you can still see the design in the red areas.
Yeah, but I got the green ate up the other green a little bit. Yeah. Eddie says, I remember when PM Studios was shocked to learn that he did multi-layered prints and he only had one 8x10 plate. It can be done.
Oh, it can. It just requires
a lot of patience.
Patience and
time.
I don't know if we can. That's still a little cool, so I'm saying we're gonna hold off on pulling that.
Yeah.
And that's probably still wet. And that's still wet.
Good times. Would you still be doing that? Or would you prefer your multi-plate system, Eddie? Asking for a friend.
Okay, this has got some leftover stuff here.
Oh, Mo only has one A4. She has patience. That woman has patience beyond anybody's. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
For all sorts of things.
She do. Okay, now we're going to do something a little bit different. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to see. Sometimes if I still have paint on my stencil, I can put this down and pull off
Hey, Vinny!
paint as well as
He's like, nope, I love my multi-plate system. It really does free you up time-wise. and where you're just not like sitting there kind of like, you know, it's like watching the pot boil or you know, the cookies bake in the oven.
I'm telling you, it makes you have bad decisions. It really, honestly.
That's good. I appreciate your honesty, Eddie. I do.
Okay, so I've got this print here.
Oh, see, that's pretty smart. She says she does a lot of things before she goes to bed. Then that way it's kind of ready for the next thing when she wakes up. See, that's good time management. If you have good time management.
And I noticed, I was so proud of Eddie's long haul he did with wrought iron.
And she also, I want you to know that she talks to you during those videos. I was like,
Eddie, that's not a good idea.
And she's like, oh, well, actually, that was okay.
I did not anticipate that was going to work.
She was talking to the screen. I was like, you going to type that out to him or let him know that?
And I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to do that.
Looky there. That was a kind of a show-off move right there.
It was a show-off move.
But I like it. She didn't know if it was going to work. That's why she didn't call her shot. But
that is certainly true. and I don't know if this is the thing to do or not either. But
yeah, that's when he hears voices. Yeah, it's pee. It's pee in your head.
All right, it didn't do what I wanted it to do, which I wanted some of the black from the back to come off.
Yeah, that was a little too...
It didn't. But I think we've got some interesting stuff going on here, and we're going to let that dry. I'm not going to pull it with that because that would just be silly. That back over there.
Oh, 100% Sophia.
So, this is where you say, okay, I've got other plates, so I can let this dry.
You will be much happier by letting that dry.
You will be much happier letting that dry. Now, I'm getting into a situation here. Okay, I've got a free.
Oh, Sandy Franklin said she had a gel plate still in its package, never opened until she discovered PM. Then she was down the rabbit hole. She's now, Sandy's been with us a long time.
It really, 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 honestly is a You just can't escape.
Oh, and then Rhonda said, look at those clean outlines. Those were pretty impressive. I will say, it is pretty amazing. And I would think that there is actual scientific, Fibonacci reasons that this particular stencil, or these stencils, the 2 layers, perform in the way that they do. They give a halo that we've seen in other stencils, in other openings, but not to this degree. I find that fascinating.
I don't, oh, wow.
There's a science behind it.
Okay,
it makes sense.
Gonna hope that I'll remember to pull that off.
Some of y'all like it.
I really love this paint.
We bought that, just because, to do that, you know, little crafty thing that
And
Izzy.
this is such great paint. And it's basic.
Fluid.
Iridescent graphite. It's a wonderful paint. It's what I used on that one print of the Altoids tin. And it smells, has a very interesting smell.
Becky says, hey, Mariah, I've heard, I had a request. Someone told me that they would love to see you and people on screen printing at the same time. Chat could give you prompts and see how you...
No, I don't think
that's not going to go well.
Because I don't know if y'all know what you're doing.
She gets grumpy. I need to be here and here. One of us talks, one of us does.
This is some of the stuff that Izzy brings me that ends up.
You can't even see it on the screen. Like that.
Yeah.
It was just one of those little fluffy,
Oh,
you know.
I love that child, but she does drive me crazy.
Lynn says, because of P, I'm up to 3 plates now. Well, it's kind of funny, like, you know, when she started, and she's like, God, if I just had, you know, one other plate, then, like, I could get this thing done or this. And then it was like, well, man, if I had another one. And then it was, okay, well, if I had a racking system, then I could get another one. And I was like, oh, well, there's another hole in the rack, so might as well get another one. We could put them side by side, and then I could...
Now, look at this. Look at how interesting this is getting.
I love this.
And then we've got some good stuff down here to work with. As far as, you know, once I get enough paint on these, on the tissue paper, it stays put.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good stuff right there.
You know, I love this stencil so much.
Caleb did a bang-up job.
And here's what, because you get you have all this open area, but then you've got these little bitty tiny areas all throughout that really suck in that paint and keep it where you want it. And so you get the best of all possible.
Right. Margie actually owns a PM. She got one of the 8x10s, remember? So she has one of the 8x10s, and then she has a total of 5 plates.
Well, this has got some mucky muck on it that I may be sorry I left on there, but
Tegan said that's how she ended up with 16 horses.
With what?
16 horses.
Oh, one wasn't enough. One was dry.
Well, you know, one needs a friend, and then, you know, maybe those two don't necessarily get along. So you're like, well, I might as well get a third and see if, you know.
That happens.
The one really wanted to be by itself.
Sometimes that really happens with cats.
Oh, totally. We had that situation.
Well, Bentley's kind of a poopy diaper head. He doesn't like other cats.
But the black and white kitty has been visiting again.
Yes, comes in through the cat door. All right, I'm going to clean up some of this. We may just go ahead and give this a good old
Carrie has 3 5x7s, and then he has other sizes too. Those little 5x7s do come in quite handy for the paint mixing. Well, and you've seen how like P does her little pieces. It's great for tags. It's great for like little experiments. Yes, mixing up the paint. It's great to have those little plates for sure.
Now I'm going to show you what happens here when I give this the oil treatment. And I'm just thinking it needs it because a lot of this stuff that's on here, you think that there's... This is food grade mineral oil.
Hey, Eddie did a video.
From Kate Naturals.
Eddie did a video on how to clean your plate and do your who's it, what's it. He used baby oil.
Well, I don't use baby oil anymore because I'm boycotting Johnson.
Yeah.
But
we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
She'll rant. We don't want it. Don't want it. But it kind of cracked me up because he put the baby oil in the thumbnail. I had a lot of things that I wanted to say about it that just made me chuckle, and I should tell you those things on behind the scenes. We can giggle. Eddie will think it's funny too. He probably already thought of it too. Good stuff, y'all. If you can't laugh,
see,
you know, what is
see
there?
what I'm getting off of there?
See, you didn't even know it was there.
And you didn't even know it was there, and that's partially because I have such a grungy backside to my. But see how it's just still pulling off that green haze? I don't know that makes a big.
All right, Yolande, thanks for hanging.
Big difference, but it might. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more.
I gotta read this. I'm gonna read this out loud, and then I'll leave it at that. I'll just be like, here, I'll leave that right there. Eddie says there is a video for that if you're into baby oil. His oil is off brand, so there you go. He ain't giving them people any monies.
Oh,
okay.
There you go.
There you go. Ooh, I just got a tickle in my ear. Ooh, somebody's talking about me, I think. Or is it if your nose is
nose
itchy?
itches, you're gonna kiss a fool. And see, sometimes
Lori.
it's hard to tell if. Okay, see how I moved that down there, and you can see it.
This is why the white background is helpful. Even if you just have like the piece of paper or what's it, it is helpful. Margie's baby oil is off brand as well. Good job. All right, y'all.
There you go.
There you go.
I thought about putting a little bit of vanilla extract in my oil so it smells like the new plates from Gelli. Okay, I think we're pretty clean. I mean, you know, got an interesting.
I like that. Don't mess that up.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put that over here.
Save that for later, for something more intentional.
Intentional. There. That's a good way to put it.
That's what Karen's been saying over on her channel. She's like, I'm doing intentional printing.
Not fly by the seat of your pants. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got to degrease here a little bit. And I might have to have you fetch me some. Yeah, I'm down to. They all came out in a wad.
I hate that there at the very end.
So each time you've got to pull it all out and
then put it back in. And I wonder about that. And then I'm like, I mean, I'm not using them for like, you know, we're not doing surgery, but still kind of crosses my mind. Just wanted you to know that.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to de-oil my hands after I.
Okay. You've got 37 minutes.
Oh, heavens. All kinds of stuff can happen within that.
I'm very excited about all this liquid layering. Like, I thought you would have really...
exhausted it?
But who knew? There was more to do.
Who knew? That's exactly right. Okay. So
I should never doubt.
Yes. I mean, I just look at this and I think, oh my gosh, look at this.
Just one more.
That was like the third layer. And I think you could even do another layer.
Well, here's a thought. How to thought about this.
All right. Thought me through it.
Each layer,
yes,
you know you can get 2 out of for sure because you should alternate them.
And
so that's 4 right there just with the liquid layers. Then if you have, you should start with, you know, something else further back in. And then that way you have like a 5-layer print. And even if you then offset, because if you have a larger area and you start kind of offsetting it because you have cut the edges of the liquid layers, you are not bound to a, you know, square margin or
true.
Yeah, no, so these are some things to think about, y'all.
Definitely are. And the organicness of the edges of these, I think, I can't stress that enough, that really that is something that you need to do. I feel like that's a real.
Mm-hmm.
I think what
I might.
when Caleb designed this, I'd really, I have talked to him, but I, I don't know. Sometimes some artists are so instinctual that they really do not have that penchant for analysis that I do. And
Certainly
when I
not.
talked to him about designing this, I said, "Did you have that in mind?" He said, "Well, somewhat. He just knew that he wanted some of the circles to overlap each other and cross over each other when he designs it."
Yeah.
And you can see it does that really nicely because it breaks up the lines, whatnot.
Okay, 1 second.
Yes.
Welcome, Mike. No worries. Just say you can give a blanket hello always for sure. People will hello you back. One of the friendliest chats in town. We like to say that. So if you have multiple plates, do you have all the plates from the same manufacturer? Pretty much. We own one Gelli Arts. That's simply because P did want a specific 9x12, and Gelli Arts does not have a 9x12. Or sorry, Gelli Press does not have a 9x12. We have since found out that P in particular, likes the 12x12 plate more anyway. Our favorite brand is Gel Press for a few reasons. Number one, they're a little thicker plates. We don't necessarily know that matters in the printing process itself, but it is something notable. Secondly, they smell heavenly. When you get a brand new plate, you'll just be like, that's so yummy.
And I've talked to them and said I really would like
we reached out
to make that smell and sell it
in like the mineral oil stuff, so that way you could condition your plate and also re-up its awesome smell, because that smell is amazing. Thirdly, they are just a super duper nice company. They were the ones that when we reached out to them, they were very kind to us. They have sent us product before, and hey, if a brand is that willing to engage with you and be that kind with you, you've earned loyalty of ours for sure.
Okay, I'm patching this, and
she yanked it hard.
Okay, no, what happened was when I cut on the outside.
That's right, you cut it in
and it
created a snaggy.
So what I do.
Bye, Lygia. Thanks for hanging.
This is crap. Wasabi, not wasabi. Washi. I know it's a W word.
AKA crap tape.
And you might think that you won't ever use this little skinny stuff. I use this skinny stuff all the time, and I like
ribbon.
I like it because when I do my tape pulls on my.
The hot take here is that this is not hot tape.
Yeah, this tape no longer.
But yeah, it becomes very handy for her. She talks a big smack, but
All right, now I need to let that dry. And you can see I've got one here that I pulled this one loose also. But that's how I patch.
Now, keep in mind, this is another one that this is Yolande's latest.
Edges.
Yes, this is Yolande's latest creeping vine. She altered the edges. I have a picture of it. I plan to get that version, a special version, into the shop. Just haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay, so I can go ahead and I can fix this one also. And it's caused because you can see where I did the cut there and just went a little too far.
Now, keep in mind, if y'all are here and you're watching this and you're like, hey, I want that, I need it in my life, you may go ahead and purchase the creeping vine. You need to let me know in the comments, hey, I really want the altered P version, and I'll get that up and going. that would be a nice push for me to do that sort of thing. Just saying.
Okay, so
Just saying.
I would really like to use that stencil, but right now I want that to dry and I want to patch that other spot. But it is a great one to use with this particular.
Mike, I think across the board, a majority of the plates, regardless of the brand, they do perform similarly. I don't think it's gonna blow your mind like different. Now, one thing to keep in mind is don't the speedball plates are not the same because they are mainly
They're made for use
the
with
intaglio
yes, that special
inks and things of that nature, which is a different I mean, it's not that different, but it is different. And those inks and things are quite different than acrylic paints. Not to say that there are some people that have used them, but yeah, no to the speedball. Love their Brayers though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little, you know.
This is the only kind of brayer I
the hot dog
handle. See, this is what happens here. See this business building up here?
Oh
no.
Karen learned that the hard way.
We're getting very close to touching. See there? Can you see it?
Now we can. See it?
The stalactites.
And now it's focusing on the other thing.
Well,
okay.
it's tights if they're this way, and it's mites if they're this way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who.
Y'all learn all kinds of things
really,
here.
really brilliant. Okay, so all you have to do is just set it down and take your
nail tool,
cuticle.
I have those in the Amazon shop, so you know.
Push your thing in, then yank it off there. Okay, good to go. Still kind of juicy.
Well, it's better that than crusty.
Crispy. Crispy and gel plates are really not. Those are two words that don't necessarily. This is probably not going to transfer very much because usually that doesn't, but we'll try it. I wanted to use, oh yeah, look, we got a little bit. A transparent paint because I do not want to obliterate the layers that I already have there.
That's lovely.
And then we have some wonderful stuff to just, you know, mess about with in something else. All right, let's bring this back. This should be dry enough that we can. This is the corner that I didn't get.
Paint too. Well, you can come in and brush in a little.
I can.
That's not a. That wasn't a game changer.
No.
I'm proud of you for accidentally doing the color combo. That's her submission for the month. It's really cool. It's kind of trippy because like it almost has an iridescence to it, but I don't think that you used any shiny paints.
Yeah, I did. This is
the blue. Was that one of the Nick Pros? Oh, okay. I will tell you, it's so crazy how.
Yeah, it's, and I love this. This particular blue is very trippy, because you can't, when it is next to something else, it's hard for you to say, oh, yeah.
That's
But
why
I
I was,
just
yeah.
know that because I did it and I can see it. See here? Because it will brayer out a lot thinner than what you're seeing there.
And those Nick Pro paints, we do have them listed over there in the Amazon store. If you're boycotting, we totally get it. I 100% understand. I've been trying to do my very best, but a little slight justification, I suppose, would be that we do make a little bit off of that with our affiliate links and things of that nature. So if you're there, you know.
Jano?
Jano.
And if you Jano.
Hello, Mary Thomas. We were talking about you this morning. She's going to come over and play with us this week, I think, still. Hopefully. We're going to clean the house a little bit.
A
little bit.
I'm even thinking about
I don't want to set you up for, like, you know, like, that might be something that you would see each and every time you came here.
Well, I want to show you, you know, my jewelry storage system in my bedroom. So I kind of need to clean and do a bit of, yeah.
She says, do not clean. We're going to clean a little because it gets hot mess crazy around here. We need to just for our own mental health, especially mine, mainly.
Mainly. It's good that we qualify that.
I know. We're very excited too. I didn't.
Yeah, we
I didn't tell Izzy because she'll just be like, "Am I going to be here? Is she going to be here when I get home from school?" Like, there's going to be so many questions, so I haven't told her. Hopefully, she's not watching.
She's so funny, and I'll just tell you right now, you know, when you get tired of her babble, you just have to say, you know, I think I heard your friends calling. Or some such thing as that.
I promise she does get socialized.
She's chatty Kathy.
She wanted me to call Eddie last night. She needed to talk to you about something. I don't know. I was like, no. Calling Eddie.
I haven't heard any more about my phone being used for.
No, she kind of gave up on it because it just, well, pretty much you have to have it like plugged in.
Yes.
That was one of the reasons that she got a new phone, is because she couldn't really take it anywhere. So she has a gray one, and then she has a knockoff like the Lafufu, which is a teal colored one. But I love the gray one personally, and she won't let me. She wouldn't let me have it. Okay, Darcy says she can call her. All right, careful what you ask for.
It really. She used to call her grandmother, Brad's mother, and I mean she would just be doing all kinds of stuff, and
just go off and leave her in the room and be like, "Are you talking to your Lola or what?" Yeah.
Now see, this is looking kind of cool. I'm not gonna.
All right, what's next one? Well, you got 20 minutes.
Okay. I want to do something with this. I want something on top of it, because I do think it's really cool looking, but I think it lacks interesting depth. So
that's good, Cat.
What?
So Kat would ask her daughter, when she was about this age, she said, I'd ask my daughter if she needed me to listen to her or if she just needed to talk. She would often say she just needed to talk. I liked her self-knowledge when she was only about 7. Like, you know.
One of the things I've been...
Because she will wear you down.
Wear you down. I mean, seriously, that you're just, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk that much in a year. But one of the things that they said, that when you have conversations with your older child, you should ask them, okay, do you want me to listen, or are you interested in a solution?
Right.
Because I think men do this. They just imagine that you are asking for...
Brad's a fixer. He really feels very like, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Like, it's just, he's like, okay, we're having a conversation. I need to fix something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sometimes I just need you to hear me bitch about some people. Like, I just got some things to say. I don't need to fix the world. Just need to bitch about it.
Bitch about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got this one, and this is this stencil, right? Everybody understands that, the one with little itty bitty holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
So then I've got this one.
I just don't want you to mess this one up because this is such a nice one.
It really is, but I think that that's what's wrong with it. It's just too.
Well, it's 2 layers. It's
plain.
not. This is not terribly complicated. It just looks super cool.
And it is. It is.
Hey, Kathy.
But we're gonna make it more better.
Oh, Sherry would like to see your blue bracelet on your right hand.
This one? This one here is actually a necklace that it's really tight and I don't ever wear it.
Oh, so you wrapped it.
So I just wrapped it around my hand. But look at that wonderful, that's a really fine clasp there. And yeah, this is an old. I don't really know where it came from, but I have one in white also. I think I got them at the flea market. But I like it.
Yeah, it's like leather. And
it's leather, and then it has that
brass or
cool little. And see that little bead right there?
Hold it up into the technology. There you go. They used to sell those like at Pier 1.
Could be. I kind of remember. It's very old.
Yes, like Lubbock old.
Lubbock old. Yes.
And we had a couple different ones.
I have white one. Cream colored white one. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a moment.
Oh, Gigi, black electrical tape.
In the tape drawer down here, baby. Big drawer.
Sherry says it's very cool. She needs that in her life.
She needs this bracelet?
Pure One. Remember back in the day?
I don't even think they sell cool stuff. They don't anymore.
Or like they call it like the market. I don't even know if they call it Pure One anymore. It's like just marketplace. And they used to have it.
Is it for your daddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Bring it back.
Okay.
So that you'll know where it is the next time. Okay, I have to lube up here.
Cheers. Sorry, since you said that. So we were driving by the brake place the other day, and Izzy's like, brake lube and whatever. What's lube mean? So we explained it to her, car wise, but chuckly. Gotta grease things up.
Okay, so this stuff here is awesome stuff. It's medical grade Manuka honey is in it. I don't know how much there is, but you can actually taste it if you lick your lips.
Well, and I would assume that probably is.
It comes from New Zealand. I don't know why I don't know why New Zealand has a.
Well, isn't that what Manuka is? Is like it's
a certain type of plant.
Is it a plant or is it?
Well, it's a plant that the bees feed upon, and it creates this honey that is like really okay. It contains 30% Manuka honey. This absolutely has been, even though it is sticky for a while, it doesn't matter. It makes my skin feel so much better. And it's kind of the places that are really sore.
You will see, and it's really good for wounds and burns.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, this thing has been more like a burn. I think you basically got a chemical burn because of whatever was in that other lotion.
It was not good. I would not recommend that.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point here, what I'm trying to decide on what color to use here. And I'm really leaning towards a semi-opaque paint for this reason. I want to see some of those lines there, but I also want to cover up a lot of the blue. So what I'm thinking is what we just did a while ago with the soft body, Prussian blue. I'm just, I mean, it's still in the blue range, but it is transparent.
Oh, Acme says that it's bees who feed on eucalyptus pollen. So see, I think Manuka is like the place.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm going to double check that.
Well, I just know that it really does help with the healing properties of the lotions. And the other thing I do is I put a lighter weight lotion underneath, and putting this on top helps kind of seal in that moisture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go a little...
Oh, it is. Oh, so it's the nectar of the Manuka bush, which is native to New Zealand.
And that's why it has to come from New Zealand.
There you go. And unlike other honey, Manuka honey contains high naturally occurring levels of MgO, which is the methyl glyoxyl. Yeah, methyl glyoxyl, which possesses anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits.
Well, the anti-inflammatory is really, yeah, that's what.
Ooh, that looks cool over there, just alone. Don't mess it up, woman. Okay, that's enough brayering. I feel like that's enough brayering.
And this is very cool because you can see where the paper stuck before.
Look at that. All right. That's good stuff.
Good stuff. I don't really... this is kind of smushy. I don't know if I love
Z
this.
Gallery was a little more higher end, though.
What is it?
Eddie said that he used to work for Z Gallery, and they got a lot of the Pier 1 customers. But Z Gallery was a little more upscale.
Oh,
like, yeah. Pier 1 had a lot of very reasonably priced stuff. It had some pricey things, too. I kind of remember that. But all in all, like, it was reasonably priced stuff. I used to get the rice candies there.
Yes.
I think maybe, was that, it could have been like, just further south, because was that in Florida? We had them here in Texas. I think they still have them here in Texas. The Z Gallery. I have a bowl from there.
I don't know. I don't know that place.
She's not a shopper, this one over here.
I like junk stores. Okay, I'm going to bring this back. Look how cool that is.
That's fab. See, way more interesting.
Way more interesting. Way more interesting.
Yes, $600 dining chairs. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stuff is drying. And this is from leftovers on the...
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
I think so. I mean...
See, I like it when you've built these prints up on the paper in certain ways, because it's like you can break them apart. You're just getting parts of it. It's sort of like whenever Carrie talks about, oh, just kiss the plate here and there. It's sort of that, but in a, more off of the plate. More brayer off, flop off kind of situation. So you're not kissing the plate, but things are happening over actually on the print or the brayer off. But still same concept.
Still the same concept. Good point. Yes, it is. And then, see, I've got this one, which right now is just blue. But this is going to be a wonderful background for the next.
Yeah.
And after a while, you start realizing that.
And sometimes it is better just to sort of all right. Play as much as possible, experiment as much as possible, but as you are doing those things, don't forget to take a moment to talk about it or think about it or just take a little second and go, oh, well, that's interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
And then notate in your brain, hey, that was when I flopped off the thing here and I used this paint and I had done this. You know, because if you make those little connections, it then becomes more automatic and more intuitive. She hates that word, but that's how you build up your intuitiveness. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm using high flows and that stuff. And then we're just going to
oh, hi, Carla. I know. Big hugs. I love this kind of mocha-y situation that's happening. That's pretty good. Aw, Liz says her coffee tastes great this morning. Peace, creativity is absolutely joy to watch. Well, there you, ooh, that's pretty cool. That was unexpected.
It was unexpected. I was even unexpected.
I saw that in your,
me.
yeah.
I was like, oh, whoa.
Okay.
Okay, now look how cool this is starting to look.
I like that. I like it a lot.
I do too. Okay, we're going to let this dry.
Oh, be good, Carla.
Or what?
Carla's going to Charlotte. Could be.
I just, you know, I've just started realizing that this didn't used to bother me, but.
Oh, the edge. Well, you realize what a pain in the padootie it can be if you don't handle the situation.
Yeah, you can handle it now or you can handle it later.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just
less tears later. Or now. I mean, there's less tears if you handle it now. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's right. Because I think that this is going to be a lovely layer.
I do too.
And that's where your brain needs to go on this stuff.
Yeah, don't get all wrapped up in...
this is just barely dry. It's still tacky, and I don't want to take a chance of pulling it up when I run my brayer over it. Okay, the blue's dry.
So those are things to consider, and even consider if you have been printing for a while, like you've kind of been going for, you know, a couple of hours or whatever. The paint on your brayer, if you don't like clean as you go kind of situation, will also create a stickiness that if you aren't careful will pull up whatever design you have down on your plate. So keeping in mind, yes, keeping in mind then, all right, well, if you are going to roll out, you're going to kind of take a chance with it. You need to put down your paint in a way that then you can scoot your brayer across there, putting down enough to create that barrier and you're not actually rolling across the design.
Yes.
Bye, Nancy. Thanks for hanging.
What Mariah just said is very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to get down a thin layer here and then let that dry and pull it with a final a final layer. Okay, so this is dioxazine purple with plus mediums. I don't, I guess there's, I don't know. Okay. I'm making sure that this is down as much as possible.
Hello, Nola. Welcome. Bye, Kat. Thanks for hanging. Oh, okay. Sherry, I was kind of trying to figure that out. I was like, I was almost there, Sherry. She would like to see the charcoal graphite color, the Liquitex business here in just a second.
Okay. Will do.
Oh, yes, of course, Nola. We're happy you're here. Now, welcome to those that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you're here. We like to know that you're here because we like to say hello. If you're watching in replay, we love you just the same. We really do. Just let us know down below in the comments. If you haven't given that thumbsy upsy, please do. Thank you. It helps other folks know about this place. Also, I kind of want to end the stream with that information that we started the stream with. December 2nd, big old giveaway time. Let your friends know. Let's make it a big, happy celebration. Number one, we're celebrating Carrie's going to be his 100th design in the shop. That's going to be super duper fun and awesome. And then just having a good time. End of the year stuff. We're going to try to do some top techniques, top designs of the year, things of that nature. If y'all have like particular ones that maybe you want to see, let us know down below in the comments or here in the chat. But you know I'm better in the comments, y'all, because then I see it later and it sticks. Chat's a little harder to research, although it can be done. It's just hard.
I'm just continuing on here.
Oh yeah, show the Liquitex stuff again, please. The Liquitex charcoal. Yeah.
Oh.
Sherry wanted to see that. So it's the Liquitex Basics acrylic fluid in the iridescent graphite.
Wonderful stuff.
Totally accidental that we ended up with that.
Yeah, I don't even know. Did somebody send us that?
Well, no. So I bought it. I thought it was, number one, I think I thought it was going to be a little heavier. And two, I thought it was black.
I thought it was just plain black for a long time. I didn't even use it.
And then when we used it, because we got it for that little experiment that we were doing, because at the end of school last year, Izzy had that rainbow thing that they did with the black glue. Remember?
Yes.
So that's why I bought that. I was like, well, this could be like a double, because we weren't necessarily going to need black glue for a lot of things, but black paint is a whole different deal. But I wanted to get something that was different. So that's what I got it for. And then we were like, hey, man, this is kind of weird. It's not really black. And then it's like, oh, well, that's right, because it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once you put your thing down, you can't pick it up and reposition
and
it.
now, y'all keep your eyes out. Carrie will do a kind of a talk about, you know, the giveaways and other things on his channel as well. But he gave the okay for all of us to start letting folks know, because we're going to make a big old hoop-de-doo about it all.
Hoop-de-doo.
Hoop-de-doo. Carrie was our
Hoop-de-doo.
second designer to ever be a part of PM Artist Studio. Our first one was Fran on the Edge. Franny. I gave her a hard time the other day. Told her she needed to be doing things on her channel. She's doing things out like in the real world. How dare she?
Yes.
She's showing me all this cool stuff. I was like, well, did you do a video, or did you where have you been doing that? Did you post it in Makers? No?
That's how she is. That's what I love about her. She's just like
out in the world doing things.
Yeah. And she didn't really give a rip. If
No, she She did like my, she's like, I love your shirt. If you, I love you like a long haul one.
Oh.
She's like, I love the shirt. And her hair's about that color right now.
This color?
Yes.
She's a funny person. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
12 p.m. We're done.
Oh, we are. It is. Okay. So I'll yammer just a few more seconds here about Carrie's 100th design celebration thing. He did send me little papers like you make. His are a little different. They're a little bit bigger. So we're going to kind of decide on, once we launch all that after December 2nd, because there'll be some, we're going to do the 4 $50 gift card giveaways. He bought 100 and then we're going to match him. So that way we'll do 4, probably kind of beginning, middle, and, kind of throughout the stream. Must be in the stream to win those because I'm gonna, you must be present to win. That's what it's kind of about. It's like showing up. Yeah. And it's a heck of a lot easier for us to do the giveaways. Also, during a live stream. That's just part of it as well. It doesn't require a ton of, gathering up and maybe doing wheels and things of that nature. That's not what this is about. This is about people showing up and hanging out. And yes, so he has the painty papers. And what we'll do is we'll say that, a lot of those painty papers that he made, we are going to start including those in, starting in December, those orders. So that'll be super fun. And he signed them all, which is extra exciting. P doesn't sign hers.
What?
Your little painty papers. That would be like a whole other...
Gosh. It makes my finger hurt.
We need a stamp. We stamp them.
Stamp them. And stamping after a while makes your arm tired too.
There you go. All right, my Arty friends.
Love ya.
Like a
long haul.
See ya tomorrow. I got more fish book stuff. Bye, guys.
Okay, now where's my other broken?